If you're a business owner or entrepreneur and you're looking to sell your business, what are some clues that the other company will give you in an LOI that you need to know about, and why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Sylvan, coming to you live for Consulting Secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales and business, and a fantastic day to talk about you. All right, so here's what's going to happen. You are going to get outreach from a company, you are going to meet a company, you are going to contact a company, and you are going to say, hey, we would love to engage in talking about selling my company to your co. What can we do? And they're going to say, let's make it formal. Let's go through a letter of intent. Some people call it a letter of intent contract. Some people call it an agreement. Just for the sake of everything, we're going to call it letter of intent. And we would like to engage. And then, so what happens is they send you a boilerplate LOI, meaning that they send the same LOI to everybody that they deal with. There's pretty much standard terms and conditions. They have a buy box. They have a criteria that they're going to work with. They have ideas, concepts, strategies, and everything that they're going to play through. And at the end of the day, they're not there to negotiate. They're going to tell you they want a red line. They're going to tell you they want some back and forth. But at the end of the day, what they're saying is, we're going to collaborate, but we're not going to collaborate. Now, for you, there's a huge benefit in this. And the benefit is this. When you realize how your opposition, how the adversary, depending upon who you're going to call the company, is going to negotiate with you in the beginning, it's a pretty good indicator of how they're going to negotiate through with you throughout the entire deal. Now, in my lifetime, I have met some interesting people, all the way from born on the wrong side of the bed to the nicest person on the planet. So somewhere from born on the wrong side of the bed to the nicest person on the planet is who you may deal with at the same company, at the same organization. Because most companies have some sort of team. Somebody looks at the books, somebody looks at the company, somebody looks at the IP, and then they all come back and they vote. They're like, do we want to do this or not want to do this? And they look and they're like, hey, Jim says that this company's got good IP, intellectual property. Heather says that the books look good. There's a couple of discrepancies, but we can work through it. And then so they go around the table and they're like, are we in or are we out? Are we in or are we out? And then this is the standard thing. They may go, yeah, we're in. And then here is the standard negotiation. Red line LOI, but we're not negotiating. So here's the thing. I'm going to give you my criteria. If you're doing at least $2 million a year in revenue with a 10% profit margin, and you're looking to sell in the next 0 to 36 months, and you want some help with the exit, reach out to the Deal Hotline, 888-DEAL-919, 888-DEAL-919, and a member of my team will get back to you. The key here is you can learn up front what you're up against and just go, okay, this is how it's going to be. Now, just because this happens in the beginning and they give you a strong LOI where they're like, we're not negotiating, doesn't mean they're not good people, doesn't mean they're not nice people, doesn't mean that they're not interested. You just got to be aware that you probably had a conversation with a salesperson to get you into the conversation, to get you to the LOI, and now they're handing you off to the rest of the team. And the rest of the team's like, yeah, you talk to the sales dude. You talk to this guy. Now you're dealing with me. The sales dude could have been like, yeah, buddy pal, let's do lunch, let's do dinner, let's have drinks, let's meet up at the game, right? Let's go to the club. Whatever it may be, and you're thinking sales guy is one way, so company is the same way. And it's like, no, you're dealing with personalities. You're dealing with human beings. So it allows for you to adjust as part of your strategy to go, hey, I saw this video with Scott, and somebody's going to come to me and say, hey, here's what it's going to be. And they're going to strong arm through the LOI. They're going to give a strong position. They're not going to make any adjustments. They're not going to make any changes. Now, be aware that money's emotional. And so sometimes people do emotional things for emotional situations, and it can create some problems on both sides, right? There's frustration, there's anger, there's worry. Am I doing the right thing? All these things are normal. But just know that where you start the conversation could be a pretty solid indicator of that's how that deal is going to be the entire way through. It's going to be, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, here's what I want, very black and white, very rigid, or we're willing to work with you and collaborate with you. I have seen both. I have seen both inside of a company. I have seen both from the same person. Right? So here's the thing. You got one of three things to do from here. Just one of three. Find the subscribe button. Click on it. Every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you got to do. Share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.